After less than 7 hours of deliberations, jurors found Lori Daybell, the so-called Doomsday Mom, guilty of murdering her 2 children. Les Trent with this exclusive reaction from a family member who says it's poetic justice that Daybell learned her fate right before Mother's Day.
The verdict is in the Lori Daybell murder trial.
Guilty.
The so-called Doomsday Mom was found guilty of killing her children, 7-year-old JJ and 16-year-old Tylee.
She didn't look too happy when that jury came in. And then when that verdict was read, guilty on all counts, there was eruptions of cheers out here in front of the courthouse steps.
49-year-old Daybell was also found guilty of conspiracy to murder her husband's ex-wife.
Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all.
JJ's grandparents spoke to reporters after the verdict and praised the jury.
JJ, I love you. Papa, wish you were here.
Larry Woodcock sang one of JJ's favorite songs, The Party's Over, appropriate for the day justice was finally served.
They say that all good things must end. Lori, it ended.
Today's verdict comes after the defense rested without calling a single witness. One highlight came when a tape-recorded phone call between Daybell and her sister Summer was played. I spoke to Tylee's aunt, Annie Cushing. It's Mother's Day weekend. Is this some sort of poetic justice?
Yeah, I was hoping that she would have to process a guilty verdict on Mother's Day. I do think it's poetic justice.
The verdict brings to a close the long-running Lori Daybell saga. JJ and Tylee disappeared in September 2019. Daybell and her husband of 3 months, Chad Daybell, were sunning themselves in Hawaii 5 months later when police served her with papers ordering her to produce the children to authorities. 6 months later, the children's bodies were found buried on Chad Daybell's property in Idaho. In closing arguments, Lori Daybell's legal team blamed her husband for the deaths.
Of the 15,000 texts that you have in evidence, show me one where Lori's part of that conspiracy.
Prosecutors say Lori Daybell believed her kids were controlled by evil spirits.
Lori Daybell faces life in prison when she's sentenced. Chad Daybell has pled not guilty. His trial will likely be in June of next year, and he could face the death penalty if convicted.